Today I'm filming this video from Jeju Island and I'm actually walking to a sunset viewpoint. But I didn't always care about traveling. Back in college, when I was at the University of Florida, I was just focused on schoolwork, doing well in class, getting a good job after graduating. Didn't care about travel. I just thought of it more of a distraction naturally. But things changed during the junior year fall semester, and I did a study abroad in Bangkok, Thailand. And at first I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to lose track of my college progression, but my dad encouraged me to do it because my parents are Thai and wanted me to experience it, so I gave it a shot. And that experience completely changed my life. I was in an apartment dorm with other international students, from people from all over the world, from people from countries I never really interacted with, didn't know how they were actually like. And it was such a welcoming experience because people were excited to meet you. They were excited to learn more about where you're from. And then we would do trips together, go out, go to different restaurants. On the weekends, we'll go to the islands. And it was just a blast. And these people were like, they kept wanting to do stuff and have adventures. And they just seemed like thought it was possible to travel the world. And then since then, I was hooked. And then coming back, I did another study abroad again, and this time in Hong Kong. I mean, like, who study abroad twice? And I decided to get my master's degree in international business, hoping I can find a way to combine my passion with my professional career. But I never really figured it out. Upon graduating, I got a corporate accounting job, and I just got consumed with like workday life, trying to get by, and my dreams of traveling the world kind of fade by. And then it didn't took me until COVID where I lost my job as a promoter, and then travel opportunities shut down, and just reflecting during that time made me just kind of wake up and remember all the dreams I once had. So I started figuring out ways how I can pursue this lifestyle, because it's always like the money problem where you travel, run out of the money, you have to go back to work, like logistical issues because of the money travel. So I had to figure out a way to make this a dream a reality. And I remember like during COVID, I would go running with my friend all the time because that was basically the only thing we could do. And I would brainstorm with him like my ideas, and I told him first I could do like photography and videography as I travel. But I don't know, I've seen so many people do it, and then so many people fail at it. So I thought maybe that wouldn't be best for me. And then I also thought about coding, because people who were doing coding, they got to work remotely. And I thought, oh, if I can just work remotely, I can live wherever I want and work and travel. And that's what I did, and I pursued that, and I got to work remotely. But it wasn't so practical for me to travel the world while having that office job. So I got sucked up in corporate life again, trying to get by, trying to get better at my job. And then the dreams just kind of faded away again. So it didn't take me until when I got laid off again with the tech layoff, where I got to reflect and think about what I wanted to do with my life. And then I knew that I needed my own business to make it into reality. So I can set my own terms of what I do where I can do it. So I decided freelance web development because that's a skill I already knew. I've been coding for 5 years. I've tutored people in coding. I've worked in startup life. I worked in corporate life. I've worked with so many talented engineers that I got to learn from them. So that's what I'm doing now. And that's how I'm able to work while nomading in Jeju Island. And I was in Taipei before this as well. So if you have a goal, a dream of like being able to travel and work, using the internet is the foundation. It's foundational because you have to leverage the internet to make your dreams a reality. And then you have to use websites that currently exist. You have to utilize them. And some of them allows you to make money. Some of them are marketplace. You can create content. There's so many ways. But it's also limiting as well, because if you use these current websites, you're limited by their terms. You're limited by what they allow you to do. Ultimately, like, if you're someone who has industry experience in a field, who has like a system of doing things, and you can automate, you can create software with that, that's where the real opportunity is. Because ultimately all these websites that you use starts off as a blank screen. And then through creativity, through code, through having a vision, you turn this blank white screen into software that creates functionality, automation that helps you accomplish your goals. So if you have experience in fields, you know that if you can create your own software with this, that's where all the big opportunity lies. And I know that this isn't something most people think of. They just like to think of things in terms of what's currently out there. But all these other websites have been created by someone else, so you can too. Just like how Steve Jobs talks about, like, everything is made of just people walking. Everything's made of people poking at things until it's been turned into reality. I know I kind of butchered that, but that's that's the idea that it's all made up by humans, and you as a human, you can create something too. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos about web development, what I learned along the way on helping me create a good web development freelancing business.